favorite pop star's concert? Do you A, wear earplugs?
Isn't this fun, Dad?
I'll have a soft pretzel.
B, remember the moment with matching concert t-shirts?
That's gonna be $180.
Or we can just take a photo.
C, show her how you used to do concerts.
We're going crowd surfing.
I can't. He's too heavy. Oh, my God. Ah.
Or D, just roll with it.
Woo! Justin! Look at us! We're over here!
Justin! OMG! He just looks... I love you, Justin! I love you!
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Be sure to join us every Sunday from 7 to 11 p.m. at the Commodore Grille Lounge, located at 2613 West End Avenue in Nashville. The Commodore Grille hosts live entertainment 7 days a week. Can't make it out? Then be sure to listen live every Sunday here on WFMC Jams.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
We are live on the internet tonight. He's with WFMCJams.com. Thanks, Brian, for coming out and doing this for us. My name is Debbie Champion, and our first group we got tonight, I think you're going to love this. It's a band called Incognito Cartel. That's Terry, Phil, Tom, Steve, and Don. Y'all give them a nice welcome.
Debbie, we always love playing it for you, you know. Well, what do you say we kick this off? Everybody ready?
Baby, bouncy G.
4 wheels, 3-day weekend, 2-lane blacktop, one great friend. Yeah. Na 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 na. Wish I could make a deal with that clock on the wall. Would it move a little faster if I paid him off? This cubicle feels like a jail to me. When 5 o'clock comes, buddy, I'll be free. I'm not asking for much, just a little break. Don't need a French villa or a trip to Spain. Just give me 4 wheels and a 3-day weekend, 2-lane blacktop and one great friend. And don't try to call me for 72 hours, and I'll come back and be good to go again. Good to go again. Na 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 na. Turn the whole world off and my radio won't. Maybe find a little bar with no bars on my phone. Have some jalapeno salsa and a stiff cocktail. Pass out for the night in some roadside motel. My flip-flops, blanket, and an old guitar. Don't need nothing that won't fit in the trunk of my car. Just give me 4 wheels and a 3-day weekend, 2-lane blacktop and one great friend. Then don't try to call me for 72 hours, and I'll come back and be good to go again. Good to go again. Na 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 na. Well, it won't take much to turn this thing around. Just sing along with me and we'll count them down. Yeah, 4 wheels, 3-day weekend, 2-lane blacktop, one great friend. Don't call me, and soon I'll be good to go again. Just give me 4 wheels and a 3-day weekend. call me for 72 hours, and I'll come back and be good to go again. Good to go again. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Na na na. Thank you. Can anyone guess the name of that particular song? Anyone at all?
Whew. Hey, Don, what do you think? You sing one for us.
Sounds like a plan. Down here on the Flatlands, they got stuff that you wouldn't believe. Every corner got a carnival barker, 5 aces up his sleeve. Ain't no kind of safe place for rubes like you and me to go falling off the turnip truck and rolling down the street. I've got to get back to the hills. You believe I've had my fill of all them whipsaw twists and turns down here on the Flatlands. Yeah, on the Flatlands. On the Flatlands. Down here on the Flatlands, everything's gift for speed. They got neon locomotives, law. They're fueled by lust and greed, and they got wolves turning pride from a willing sheep by selling them off at the slaughterhouse right after they've been fleeced. I've got to get back to the hills. I do believe I've had my fill of all them whipsaw twists and turns down here on the Flatlands. Down here on the Flatlands. On the Flatlands. Down here on the Flatlands. Oh, on the Flatlands. And I'm getting more experience every day. Learn to read the fine print, and I ain't got nothing left to say. But I've got to get away. Get away, get away, get away, get away from the Flatlands. Got to get away from the Flatlands. Got to get away from the Flatlands. Yeah, from the Flatlands. Well, down here on the Flatlands, nothing's what it seems. All the good intentions just pave the gilded streets. I ain't saying one thing, even halfway passing for real. I look high and low no matter where I go. I can't find an honest deal. I've got to get back to the hills. You believe I've had my fill and all them whipsaw twists and turns down here on the Flatlands. On the Flatlands. On the Flatlands. On the Flatlands. Down here on the Flatlands.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Don.
Hey, if you happen to see them on your tables, we threw a bunch of these buttons, incognito cartel buttons. Those are yours to keep and take home with you. And, oh, you're welcome. Goodness, in fact, if you have extra people in your party, grab some off one of the tables that you see some, too. But we do a fun thing. We do each month, people have been posting selfies of themselves to our Incognito Cartel Facebook page, wearing the buttons. And once a month, my neighbor grabs all the names and draws them out of a hat, and we send them a gift pack. It's got a CD, a mug, some bumper stickers, just a bunch of fun little stuff. It's just something we like to do. So once you're entered until you win, so take advantage of it. This is a brand new one for me. I'm a very big Roger McGuinn fan, and you'll kind of hear it in this song. This is Last Bus Stop.
Never worried about my future, 'cause it seems so far away. Never thought about the consequence that came from living for the day. All my past transgressions are finally catching up with me. On the last bus stop, on the road to eternity. Left a trail of broken promises and empty bottles in my wake. Try to answer for those things I've done and make up for my mistakes. Try to make a confession to anyone who listens to me. On the last bus stop, on the road to eternity. So now sitting here on this bus bench, stripped of everything I own, watching everybody pass me by, wondering how I can atone. If you're offering forgiveness, you know where I'll be. At the last bus stop, on the road to eternity. On the last bus stop, on the road to eternity, yeah, yeah. On the last bus stop. Oh, thank you. I introduce my lovely wife, Miss Terry, over here on the bass. She gonna sing this one for you. This is the newest of the new.
Kiss me once before the dawn, and kiss me twice and I'll be gone. Every hour of every day, I'll hold your heart in mine while I'm away. Hold me like you won't let go. Promise I'll be back before you know. Touch my face 1,000 times and promise that you'll still be mine. Every hour of every day, I'll hold your heart in mine while I'm away. Hold me like you won't let go. I promise I'll be back before you know. Hold your heart in mine while I'm away. Hold me like you won't let go. I promise I'll be back before you know. Kiss me once before the dawn, and kiss me twice and I'll be gone. Thank you.
Hey, if you like what you're hearing, we do have some copies of our debut CD, Incognito Cartel and the World Upside Down, with us tonight. We've got them for $8. Come see us afterwards. We're sitting right over to this front table on the far left, so come over and say hi.
How much are they, Tom?
They are $8.
$8,000.
Wow, that's a good deal.
8,000.
8 or the 8,000?
Back now and get the free Ginsu knives.
Let's do one from the album.
Let's do that, shall we? In fact, if they can guess the name of this one, they can have the Ginsu knives. Let's do this. The party's shaking. We just got here. Sun's still baking. Just cracked our first beer. Well, you're hanging with the girls and broing with the guys, knowing we're gonna slip away tonight. And sometime after sunset, head down to the creek bed, get more than our feet wet. Gonna leave our clothes on the bank. We'll be bumping, jumping, hearts are thumping. Take a swim, make this night into something we'll never forget. Sometime after sunset. Feeling the liquor and getting anxious too. See the fireflies flicker, then I smile at you. Well, you give me that wink just to let me know you're thinking about the place where we're gonna go. Sometime after sunset, head down to the creek bed, get more than our feet wet. Gonna leave our clothes on the bank. We'll be bumping, jumping, hearts are thumping. Take a swim, make this night into something we'll never forget. Sometime after sunset. Well, our friends won't notice that we're not around, 'cause the best part of this party's going down. Sometime after sunset, head down to the creek bed, get more than our feet wet. Gonna leave our clothes on the bank. We'll be bumping, jumping, hearts are thumping. Take a swim, make this night into something we'll never forget. Sometime after sunset, head down to the creek bed, get more than our feet wet. Gonna leave our clothes on the bank. We'll be bumping, jumping, hearts are thumping. Take a swim, make this night into something we'll never forget. It'll be something we will never forget. Sometime after sunset. 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 Thank you. Anybody care to wager a guess as to the title of the song? Anybody?
Might be a free CD in it for you. First person? Nobody?
Hey!
Oh, who said that?
Here we go.
Raise hand who said that. Cool.
The Cat in the Stylish Headwear.
Come and see me after the show.
Actually, I call it the Skinny Dippin' song, but that's just me.
Well, just for that, we're going to let you sing one. What do you think of that?
You're going to make me sing one.
This is also off the album.
I'll sing now.
When I was a younger man, I thought this ride would never end. Loved to dance out on the edge. Some said I threw my life away. A little further down the road, I see the Reaper leaning on an old fence post, and he just stands there laughing while I fumble on my way. And I live my life at full throttle, drank and sang and danced and laughed my summertime away. With winter knocking at my door, the only thing I'm looking for is just a shade of meaning in between gray lines of age. Sowed a ton of wild oats. I hollered sex and drugs and rock and roll. I never thought about tomorrow or considered rainy days. Bridges burned, fences left untended. So many things that must be mended. So much that I have left to do before I fade away. And I live my life at full throttle, drank and sang and danced and laughed my summertime away. Winter knocking at my door, the only thing I'm looking for is just a shade of meaning in between gray lines of age. Sure has been a long, strange ride. A few good laughs and a few good cries. And I just hope when I'm in my grave, someone will remember that I once passed this way. And I live my life at full throttle, drank and sang and danced and laughed my summertime away. Winter knocking at my door, the only thing I'm looking for is just a shade of meaning in between gray lines of age. And I live my life at full throttle, drank and sang and danced and laughed my summertime away. Winter knocking at my door, the only thing I'm looking for is just a shade of meaning in between gray lines of age. Thank you.
Mr. Don Gaylord. Hey, Miss Debbie, how we doing on time?
You got 2 more songs.
2 more songs, okay.
And
cool.
I want to introduce you to him. This is Terry on the bass, Terry Templeton.
Yeah.
That's Phil Pond
Neil
on the
Pond.
drums, Tom Templeman on the guitar and vocals, Steve Rimpus, guitar and vocals, and Don Gaylord on the keyboards and vocals. Great job, y'all.
Oh, thank you.
They do have CDs. They're $8. They've got pens on the tables for a gift for all of y'all, so just grab your pen. And you can tell them about the picture thing.
Oh, yeah. Be sure to take a selfie of yourself with this button. Put it on our Facebook page, Incognito Cartel, and my neighbor once a month draws a name out of a hat for a gift pack. So it's kind of... He then chases me off his lawn when he does it, but it's kind of fun. This is something we do every month. This is the opening song off that one. This is called Upside Down.
Fingers to the bone, try to get things off the ground. Tune into replay, working for that perfect sound. Building the crowds, making it pay. Certain that the big time is just a gig away. It's a crazy life in a world upside down. But wrong is right and a square is really round. A friend can be worse than a stranger, and a smile can hit him in danger in a world upside down. He reeks of flash and crash and drives a foreign car. Sign your soul away and he'll promise you the stars. A babe in the woods, a moth to the flame, lured by the promise of fortune and fame. It's a crazy life in a world upside down, where wrong is right and a square is really round. A friend can be worse than a stranger, and a smile can hit him in danger in a world upside down. Get back to the walls, stay in your lane. Don't fall for his line, 'cause it's only a game. It's a crazy life in a world upside down, where wrong is right and a square is really round. A friend can be worse than a stranger, and a smile can hit him in danger in a world upside down. 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 Oh, thank you. Hey, Debbie, thank you again for having us. We really appreciate coming here. We're here once a month with Debbie. And we appreciate you having us back every month. We really do. This is awesome. We're going to do our original single. It was actually released before the album, but it's on the album. It's the second one Steve and I ever wrote together.
My girl's been stepping out on me, I know it. More than a tad revealing when she never shows up where she says she's going. know I don't mean to sound suspicious, but the stop that's haunting me is oh so vicious. She's showing all the signs, she's going with other guys against my wishes. Well, you might be thinking, man, he's lost it, but I know every stitch of clothing she has in her closet, and I know it's not mine, so where'd she get that Iron Maiden t-shirt? Well, I'm no soothsayer, but I think that I can make a fair prediction, 'cause she's a real smooth player, trying to slink around when she's out of my vision. Maybe she thinks what I don't know won't hurt me, but my heart sinks knowing she's gonna desert me. She knows that I'm a loner, so no one is gonna phone me to alert me. Well, Sigmund Freud would call it paranoia. Friggin' avoid those thoughts that could destroy you. But I know it's not mine, so where'd she get that Iron Maiden t-shirt? The same as the first. I got a real bad feeling my girl's been stepping out on me, I know it. More than a tad revealing when she never shows up where she says she's going. You know I don't mean to sound suspicious, but this doubt that's haunting me is oh so vicious. She knows that I'm a loner, so she's running around with others against my wishes. Well, you might be thinking, man, he's lost it, but I know every stinking outfit she has in her closet, and I know it's not mine, so where'd she get that Iron Maiden t-shirt? Yes, I know it's not mine, so where'd she get that Iron Maiden t-shirt? Yes, I'm sure it's not mine, so where'd she get that Iron Maiden t-shirt? Thank you.
Incognito Cartel.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thanks, y'all. That was Terry and Phil, Tom, Steve, and Don. Okay, coming up in our next round, we've got Alan Webb, David King, and Robert Daniels.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You're bringing your daughter to her favorite pop star's concert. Do you A, wear earplugs?
Isn't this fun, Dad?
I have a soft pretzel.
B, remember the moment with matching concert t-shirts?
That's gonna be $180.
Or we can just take a photo.
C, show her how you used to do concerts.
We're going crowd surfing.
I can't. He's too heavy. Oh, my God. Ah.
Or D, just roll with it.
Woo! Justin! Look at us! We're over here!
Justin! OMG! He just... I love you, Justin! I love you!
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Be sure to join us every Sunday from 7 to 11 p.m. at the Commodore Grille Lounge, located at 2613 West End Avenue in Nashville. The Commodore Grille hosts live entertainment 7 days a week. Can't make it out? Then be sure to listen live every Sunday here on WFMC Jams.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Today we decided to walk to school. At the corner, we waited to cross the street. The stoplight counted down. 15, 14, 31, 13.
We took a left on Carroll Garden Street.
Garden Street?
Loud music was coming from a car. Danny's a smart kid, but he gets so distracted.
There were so many other sounds, I didn't know what to focus on.
Danny, Earth to Danny. Suddenly he realized he forgot his homework.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
Thank you. All right, having a nice day. We got David King, Alan Webb, and Robert Daniels.
I'll go first. You want me to go first?
Thank you.
Well, hey, y'all, I'm Robert Daniels. And as the night goes on, I'm gonna play some Tequila songs for you. We'll get a little rowdy. We'll have a good time. Yes, ma'am, Tequila songs. But before I do that, I want to play my latest for you. I think it's probably the closest I ever got to feeling what I felt at the time on paper. And this one's called I Wish I Could Cry. Tears might rinse away this emptiness I'm feeling in my heart. Flush out all my memories, help me make a new start. There's no solution to the problem, no questions to the answers why. Lay face down in my pillow, I wish I could cry. I'd like to break down, let the teardrops fall like heavy rain. Break down, wash away the sadness and the pain. If there was something I could do, Lord knows that I would try. But I need to let her go, I wish I could cry. I ran through every option at least 100 times inside my head. Read all of our messages, lines of words I wish could be unsaid. If dollars got me tears, I'd lay down cash for all that I could buy. Hold my head in my hands, I wish I could cry. I'd like to break down, let the teardrops fall like heavy rain. Break down, wash away the sadness and the pain. If there was something I could do, Lord knows that I would try. But I need to let her go, I wish I could cry. Cry, 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 I wish I could cry now. I'd like to break down, let the teardrops fall like heavy rain. Break down, wash away the sadness and the pain. If there was something I could do, Lord knows that I would try. but I need to let her go. I wish I could cry, but I need to let her go. I wish I could cry.
Robert Daniels. And here's Alan Webb.
We're so glad y'all came out tonight. It's always good to have a crowd to play to, and appreciate you listening to us showcase our songwriting talents. Wrote this song with Derek Fawcett. A wave of angry words, the worst I've ever heard. You try, but you can't look away. Her head down in her hands, she's lost the strength to stand, weighed down by what he's got to say. Everybody was watching, but no one said a word. I know I'm not the only one that heard. Shouldn't somebody stand up? Time to put a hand up. How much is too much to take? I think silence is the bigger mistake. Can't you see she's losing? Shouldn't someone be choosing to get into the ring, do the right thing? We're all wondering, shouldn't somebody stand up, stand up, stand up? I'm a bit ashamed of us. Does no one feel the shove to push back? We all know he's gone too far. Feel the heat from his scream, feel the hurt while she pleads for him to stop. Makes you question who we are. And when enough is enough, come on, somebody stand up. It's time to put a hand up. How much is too much to take? I think silence is the bigger mistake. Can't you see she's losing? Shouldn't someone be choosing to get into the ring, do the right thing? We're all wondering, shouldn't somebody stand up, stand up, stand up? If it was me shaking in her shoes, what would I want you to do? I know I'd want you to stand up, try to put a hand up. How much is too much to take? I think silence is the bigger mistake. Can't you see we're all losing? Shouldn't someone be choosing to get into the ring and do the right thing? We're all wondering, shouldn't somebody stand up, stand up, stand up? Come on, somebody stand up, stand up, stand up. Shouldn't somebody stand up, stand up, stand up?
Good job, Alan Webb. Here's David King.
Deb, if you don't mind, make me sound really big and look a couple sizes smaller. I'd appreciate it.
I don't think the system's that good, David.
She said it had a talent knob on it, so I'm assuming. The song I wrote about a little girl I met in here quite some time ago. She was from Norway. This was our conversation, at least the first part of it was. It started out so innocent, I'm pouring drinks in this Nashville bar. Then she walked in, ordered up, and showed me her ID card. I made a joke about seeing that picture somewhere before, under the caption of the world's most wanted, on the post office bulletin board. We got lost in sweet conversation. Her laughter was intoxicating, but I'd find out in a little while the secret behind that beautiful smile. Was the most wanted woman from Oklahoma City to Richmond, Virginia. Points in between Memphis, Knoxville. Last seen in Nashville. Somebody put out an APB for the world's most wanted. The world's most wanted. The world's most wanted woman. Now she's wanted the most by me. What a night we shared, passionate romance overflowing. So I guess I never dreamed I'd wake up alone this morning with a feeling something was missing, and realize I was just another victim on a trail of stolen hearts, strung out for 1,000 miles by the most wanted woman from Oklahoma City to Richmond, Virginia. Points in between Memphis, Knoxville. Last seen in Nashville. Somebody put out an APB for the world's most wanted. The world's most wanted. The world's most wanted woman. Now she's wanted the most by me. All I want is her midnight confession. If she'd only return to the scene and plead guilty to stealing my heart, I promise I'll go easy. If she'd be willing to surrender her heart to me, 'cause she's the most wanted woman from Oklahoma City, Richmond, Virginia. Points in between Memphis, Knoxville. Last seen in Nashville. Somebody put out an APB for the world's most wanted. The world's most wanted. The world's most wanted woman. Now she's wanted the most by me. Yeah, world's most wanted woman. Now she's wanted the most by me. Thank you.
David King. And here's Robert Daniels.
All right, where are my tequila girls at? I can't see you behind this pillar here. All right, now you have to forgive me. I was in a rush getting up on stage, and I really don't know which one of you it was that put your room key in my back pocket here.
And the truth hurts.
Well, we have a problem.
Hey, $20 is $20.
But you have a bigger problem. All right, now, as you know, there are some people that are good at drinking tequila. And yet, there are some people who are not so good at drinking tequila. And this is for the latter half of you. It was the best night ever. You'll never remember. You were making out with the hot bartender. Your phone and car are still at the bar. You don't know how you got where you are. Well, I feel you. You might be allergic to tequila. You might be allergic to tequila. If you heard little voices that made you make bad choices, oh, and everybody knows, ladies, if you can't find your clothes, you might be allergic to tequila. If you put on a show, oh, dancing like J-Lo, and don't know where is all your dinero. You got a pounding in your head, and who's that stranger in the bed? Well, I feel you. You might be allergic to tequila. You might be allergic to tequila. If you heard little voices that made you make bad choices, oh, and everybody knows what if you can't find your clothes. You might be allergic to tequila. You might be allergic to tequila. If you heard little voices that made you make bad choices, oh, and everybody knows if you can't find your clothes, you might be allergic, Lisa, to tequila.
Robert Daniels. And here's Alan Webb.
Last night we had a fight and it was bad. You said don't bother to call you back. But every time before when you said that it was a bluff, you would always call when you got to missing me enough. I wish I would have called, I wish I would have called. I've been up all night pacing up and down the hall, staring at your picture. I hope you're missing me too. Yeah, I'm just wishing, wishing I'd have called you. I learned my lesson. You don't tempt fate. Seven numbers and 2 words to say. I really couldn't blame you if you didn't want me back. But you'll never have to think about me saying anything like that again. I wish I would have called, I wish I would have called. I've been up all night pacing up and down the hall, staring at your picture. I hope you're missing me too. Yeah, I'm just wishing, wishing I'd have called you. I wish I would have called. Whoa, foolish pride. Yeah, foolish pride. I wish I would have called, wish I would have called. I've been up all night pacing up and down the hall, staring at your picture. I hope you're missing me too. I'm just wishing, wishing I'd have called you. I wish I would have called. Yeah, I wish I would have called. Yeah, I wish you would have.
Alan Webb. Here's Davy King.
The song's called Check, Check. Deb, could I get just a little more monitor in my vocal up here, if you don't mind?
Is that better?
This song's called Every Ship Needs a Harbor. Like a ship on troubled seas, sailing toward the unknown, I've watched you face your storms of life all on your own. And when those waves start pounding and you feel like you're drowning, it's not a sign of weakness if you reach for me. 'Cause every ship needs a harbor, someplace safe from the storm, where you can rest your weary soul. Out of the gales where the waves are calm, lean on me. I'll be your friend. Warm your heart by my fire, gain your strength so you can go out and face your storms again. We know that storms get darkest just before the light. Small consolation when there's no horizon in sight. But when that night seems endless, the howling wind's relentless, it's not a sign of weakness if you reach for me. 'Cause every ship needs a harbor, someplace safe from the storm, where you can rest your weary soul. Out of the gales where the waves are calm, lean on me. I'll be your friend. Warm your heart by my fire, gain your strength so you can go out and face your storms again. When you've grown weary from your battles, you keep fighting all alone. Let the waves drive you to shore, to the shelter of my arms. 'Cause every ship needs a harbor, someplace safe from storm, where you can rest your weary soul. Out of the gales where the waves are calm, lean on me. I'll be your friend. Warm your heart by my fire, get some sleep, and know you'll never have to face your storms alone again. Warm your heart by my fire, gain your strength so you can never have to face your storms alone again. Lean on me.
All right.
Thank you.
David King.
Thank you, thank you.
And we got one more from Robert Daniels.
That's correct. I am still Robert Daniels. And I think I promised you a couple of Tequila songs, so I'll see if I can tell you about a party that I was invited to from finish to end in under 3.5 minutes. Y'all ready? My phone started buzzing. I got a new message. It came from a good friend of mine. Said, I'm having a party this coming Friday, guaranteed you'll have a good time. At the bottom of the message it said, BYOT. When I asked my friend, what does that mean? She replied to me, bring your own tequila, BYOT. I got salt and plenty of lime and all the ice that you'll need, and I got a big blender, so bring a little for me. Bring your own tequila, BYOT. You want to hear a little more? The party got crazy like Panama City, like a bonfire juiced up with fuel. The next thing I knew, clothes started flying, everyone jumped in the pool. There were swan dives off the rooftop and cannonballs out of a tree. Then the whole party started shouting, you know what? BYOT, bring your own tequila, BYOT. I got salt and plenty of lime and all the ice that you'll need, and I got a big blender, so bring a little for me. Bring your own tequila, BYOT. I opened my eyes to a tequila sunrise with one twin on each side of me. I called to my friend, when can we do this again? And she hollered back to me, bring your own tequila, BYOT. I got salt and plenty of lime and all the ice that you need, and I got a big blender, so bring a little for me. Bring your own tequila, BYOT. Bring your own tequila, BYOT.
Robert Daniels. And we got one more from Alan Webb.
Okay, this is just a fun song. I just finished it up not long ago, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Haven't played it out yet. I'm going to play that one. My girl and I were sitting at a light, waiting on it to turn green, when out of nowhere this string bikini come walking across the street. I could feel the heat from the passenger seat. She never said a word. I had on mirror sunglasses. All I said was, "What, girl?" I wasn't looking at the way she wiggled. What, girl? I wasn't staring at anything that jiggled. I was looking at the sky. I was closing my eyes. I was praying this wouldn't be the day I die. What, girl? I ain't no fool, I kept my cool, tried to act like I didn't see. But her intuition and my condition went and told on me. Well, I ain't been drinking, but I've been thinking I got to lie to her. It's the only chance in the world I got. All I said was, what, girl? I wasn't looking at the way she wiggled. What, girl? I wasn't staring at anything that jiggled. I was looking at the sky. I was closing my eyes. I was praying this wouldn't be the day I die. What, girl? No, I didn't notice her hair was blonde. I didn't hear all the horns a honking. Who's that pounding on my right arm? What else could I say? But what, girl? I wasn't looking at the way she wiggled. I wasn't. What, girl? I wasn't staring at everything that jiggled. I was looking at the sky. I was closing my eyes. I was praying this wouldn't be the day I die. What, girl? What, girl? What girl? I didn't see no girl. Oh, that girl.
Alan Webb. And we got one more from David King.
Debbie, I appreciate you having us out tonight.
I appreciate you playing, David.
And it's always amazing to me that you can just stumble off the sidewalk and come in here and be on stage with this caliber of talent. And these are a couple guys I've known for quite some time. Except for Alan, I've known him a long time. He's nuts. And he's just kind of trying to keep himself tuned down tonight. A song called Taking It Hard and a Big Easy. I headed south, leaving Memphis with a case of the blues. Broken heart, aching like a rock in my shoe. I was hitchhiking, freight train jumping. I heard New Orleans is really something. You can get anything that you want down there. Put a mask on your worries, bury your cares, but you just can't leave your problems behind you. Unresolved misery will always find you, and your overindulgence won't fill that hole inside of you. Believe me, Lord, I'm taking it hard in the big easy. Found myself in the middle of the biggest party in the world, with my head in a haze over some cruel woman that don't want me anymore. Well, pretty soon Fat Tuesday rolled around. Mardi Gras busted out in the heart of that town. There was great jazz music, horns blowing Dixie. And all at once those Memphis memories hit me when some cat started playing them sad old Memphis blues. Man, it slayed me. Lord, I'm taking it hard in the big easy. Found myself in the middle of the biggest party in the world, with my head in a haze over some cruel woman that don't want me anymore. Well, I gave her more than she deserved. I reduced my sins to the time that I've served. I'm breaking out of my self-imposed prison, and tonight I'll celebrate my newfound freedom. Believe me, 'cause I'm partying hard all night in the big easy. Yeah, I'll be partying hard all night in the big easy. Headed south, leaving Memphis with a case of the blues. Broken heart, aching like a rock in my shoe. Wasn't all that in the big easy.
David King.
Thank you, folks. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you
so much.
David King, all the way up.
Thank you all.
Robert Daniels.
Thank you, Miss Debbie. I love you.
I love you back. Okay, coming up next, we got our featured writer tonight.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You're bringing your daughter to her favorite pop star's concert. Do you A, wear earplugs?
Isn't this fun, Dad?
I'll have a soft pretzel.
B, remember the moment with matching concert t-shirts?
That's gonna be 180 bucks.
Or we can just take a photo.
C, show her how you used to do concerts.
We're going crowd surfing.
I can't. It's too heavy. Oh, my God.
Or D, just roll with it.
Woo! Justin! Look at us! We're over here!
Justin! OMG! He just looked... I love you, Justin! I love you!
When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers. But that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Right.